So what's good, people? This is Bill Money checking in with Dirty Laundry Media once again, and just trying out a little different format, and we'll see how this goes. You know how it is. It's always a work in progress. Got my 546 brand snapback with matching t-shirt. Told you all I was going to be introducing that to you all in the not too distant future, so here we go. Just dropping in real quick, and again, this discussion, this black immigrant versus native black discussion that I've been having, that others have been having, amid the revived political spirit of native blacks with the ADOS movement moving into 2020, a renewed political focus, a renewed social focus, reset, if you would call it that, a reorienting, at least reorientation of our values politically and otherwise. So the native black versus immigrant black debate, and it's a lively discussion, and I try to keep it civil, but I'm willing to go where it may lead, depending on how the tone of the dialogue may strike me at the moment. But again, always trying to rise above the petty bickering and tending to lend myself towards positive, constructive development of discussions and points of agreement where we can agree. But that being said, brother just recently posted, several times he's posted a video where he stated that 77% of black doctors in the United States were Nigerian. And I did a little research on that, and have yet to find any reputable data source that can back that up. Found some sources that were based in Nigeria to some committee on the African diaspora, I guess in their House of Representatives. So going to get into that in a little bit, and so yeah, that's 77%. One thing I did note in looking into this is that there is a dearth of Nigerian doctors actually in Nigeria. That 77% number I saw as a somewhat of a propaganda piece, if I could call it that, in which they were appealing for Nigerian doctors working abroad, particularly in the United States, petitioning them to come home and ply their trade back home in their native homeland. Found a lot of interesting stats tied to my search for that, so I'm going to get into that in a moment. And yeah, so stay tuned to Dirty Laundry Media. We're going to talk about this 77%. We're going to also touch on native black versus immigrant black representation in Ivy League schools such as Harvard, Yale, and some things I found out about that. So historically speaking, that's also a very relevant issue. Is the issue of education, native black inclusion, or native black exclusion versus immigrant black inclusion. So we're going to touch on that as well. Stay tuned. It's Bill Money, Dirty Laundry Media. Don't you go anywhere.